Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to pause and truly consider this. You think you have all the time in the world, that aging is a slow, almost imperceptible process, a gentle drift into later years that will one day catch up with you far in the future. But the truth is far harsher. Aging creeps up on you quietly, one habit at a time, one small compromise after another, until one day you glance in the mirror and hardly recognize the person staring back. It isn't just about the visible signs, the wrinkles, the graying hair, but about the gradual erosion of discipline, the slow decay of responsibility, and the accumulation of habits that, left unchecked, can transform you into someone you never intended to be. You see, every moment you spend indulging in distractions or taking the easy route is a minute you will never regain. No amount of wealth, power, or promise of the future can replenish time once it's gone. That relentless, irreversible flow of time is your most precious asset, and yet it's often taken for granted. Society tells you that there's always tomorrow, that you have decades ahead to change, to improve, to chase your dreams. But what if, without realizing it, you allow yourself to slip into complacency? What if those small, seemingly insignificant choices, skipping a morning workout, choosing convenience over self-care, or dismissing the call to learn something new, accumulate into a slow, painful decline that leaves you with regret in your later years? The real tragedy isn't simply growing old, it's not living at all. It's the slow surrender to habits that diminish your potential, the quiet acceptance of mediocrity over growth. It is the gradual letting go of the ambition, curiosity, and resilience that once defined you. And make no mistake, no one ever gives you a forewarning about these changes. They arrive so subtly, like water seeping through a crack, until you find that your once vibrant inner fire has dwindled to a faint glow. One of the most critical dangers is when you allow your mind to stop learning. In your younger years, every day is an opportunity to absorb something new, a lesson, an idea, a perspective. You eagerly devour books, engage in spirited debates, and embrace challenges that push your boundaries. But as you settle into the comfort of routine, you might convince yourself that after decades of experience, you have nothing left to learn. The world, however, doesn't stand still. Technology evolves, cultural norms shift, and fresh ideas emerge every day. If you choose to stop challenging your mind, you risk becoming disconnected from reality. Your thoughts, once agile and curious, can begin to stiffen and decay, leaving you isolated in a world that's ever-changing. This intellectual stagnation not only diminishes your ability to relate to others, particularly younger generations, but it also robs you of the excitement that comes with discovery and growth. Imagine if every day you ignored the opportunity to learn something new. Over time, that decision builds into a mental prison, one where creativity and innovation are locked away, and your capacity for critical thinking slowly withers. Instead, if you commit to lifelong learning, whether by reading widely, engaging in meaningful conversations, or exploring new technologies, you keep your mind vibrant and adaptable. This constant mental exercise not only keeps you connected to the pulse of modern life, but also fuels a sense of purpose and fulfillment that no amount of external validation can ever match. Then there's the habit of chronic complaining, a destructive tendency that can seep into every corner of your life. At first, you might only grumble about minor inconveniences or reminisce wistfully about the good old days. But when complaining becomes a reflex, a lens through which you view all of your experiences, it transforms your entire outlook into one of constant negativity. This persistent focus on what's wrong, or what has been lost, blinds you to the opportunities for improvement that exist in every challenge. Instead of fostering resilience and hope, chronic complaining creates a cycle of despair that not only erodes your own well-being, but also alienates those around you. People naturally drift away from perpetual negativity. Nobody wants to be weighed down by a constant barrage of complaints. In the end, the energy you waste on lamenting your circumstances could be redirected toward creating positive change, embracing gratitude, and seeking solutions that enrich your life. There's also the danger of becoming overly critical, especially when it comes to the changes that come with time. As the world around you transforms, you might find yourself clinging to the familiar, dismissing new ideas, technologies, or cultural shifts as inferior or fleeting. This nostalgia, while comforting in small doses, can become a prison that keeps you locked in the past. By refusing to acknowledge the potential in what is new, you isolate yourself from the vibrant opportunities for growth that each day brings. Instead of allowing yourself to be challenged by fresh perspectives, you might find that you're slowly alienating yourself from younger generations and the ever-evolving world around you. The irony is that the same resistance to change that once made you feel secure can eventually make you feel obsolete and disconnected. Isolation, in fact, is one of the most insidious consequences of these habits. When you begin to withdraw from the world either because you're disillusioned by failed relationships or because you've allowed negativity to take root, the sense of loneliness can become overwhelming. It's not merely the absence of company that hurts, it's the loss of meaningful connection. And while solitude can be a choice, a peaceful sanctuary for self-reflection, it becomes dangerous when it's forced upon you by the gradual erosion of social bonds. Without regular interaction, your mental and emotional well-being suffers. The human spirit is inherently social, and when deprived of genuine connection, even the strongest among us can fall prey to depression and despair. But here's the paradox. While isolation can be destructive, learning to be alone is one of the most empowering experiences you can have. There is a profound difference between being isolated by circumstance and choosing solitude as a means of self-discovery. When you embrace solitude not as a punishment, but as a sacred time to reconnect with your inner self, you unlock a reservoir of strength and creativity that no external validation can provide. In these moments of quiet reflection, you have the opportunity to rediscover your passions, to reassess your goals, and to re-establish the values that matter most. This inner work is the foundation of true resilience. It is what enables you to weather life's storms with grace and determination. Yet, the journey inward requires that you break free from the traps of dependency and external validation. Many of us have spent our lives measuring our worth by the number of friends we have, the accolades we receive, or the social media likes that pop up on our screens. In our youth, these external markers may seem essential for happiness, but as you grow older, you begin to understand that true self-worth comes from within. Your value is not determined by the company you keep, but by the integrity, wisdom, and authenticity you bring to the world. When you learn to validate yourself, you free yourself from the perpetual need to seek approval from others, and that freedom is one of the most powerful gifts you can give yourself. Embracing this truth means shifting your focus from superficial social interactions to nurturing a deeper, more meaningful connection with yourself. It means investing time in personal growth, reading, learning new skills, exploring creative pursuits, and even engaging in quiet hobbies that nourish your soul. Every moment spent in self-reflection is a moment invested in your future. Over time, these practices build a robust inner life that not only sustains you through difficult times, but also makes every external interaction richer and more rewarding. At the same time, as you cultivate your inner world, you may find that your relationships with others evolve in profound ways. The quality of your social connections will no longer be measured by the quantity of contacts or the frequency of outings, but by the depth of understanding, respect, and genuine care that you share with a few select individuals. True friendship is not about filling an emotional void. It's about engaging with others on a level that enhances your life and enriches your journey. These are the bonds that matter most, those built on mutual support, shared values, and the willingness to grow together. There is also a crucial aspect of this journey that lies in accepting change. The world is in a constant state of flux, new technologies, shifting cultural norms, evolving social landscapes, and if you resist change, you risk becoming isolated from the very opportunities that could enrich your life. Embracing change requires openness, curiosity, and a willingness to adapt. It means understanding that every new idea, every fresh perspective is not a threat to your established way of being, but an invitation to learn and evolve. By welcoming change, you not only keep your mind agile and your spirit resilient, but you also maintain a connection to the vibrant, dynamic world around you. Yet, change is often met with resistance, especially as we age. There is comfort in the familiar, a sense of security in routines that have served us for years. But if you cling too tightly to the past, you may miss out on the opportunities for growth that lie in the unknown. The fear of the unfamiliar can be paralyzing, but it is precisely by stepping outside your comfort zone that you allow yourself to flourish. Whether it's learning to use a new piece of technology, trying out a hobby you've always been curious about, or simply engaging with younger generations whose perspectives differ from your own, embracing change is a powerful way to reinvigorate your life and keep your mind open to endless possibilities. In this light, it becomes clear that the most vital relationship you can cultivate is the one with yourself. This relationship is the bedrock upon which all other connections are built. When you truly know yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, your dreams, and your values, you become a wellspring of inner strength that can't be shaken by external circumstances. The journey to self-awareness is ongoing and requires courage, honesty,
and a commitment to lifelong growth. It means taking the time to reflect on your experiences, to learn from both your triumphs and your mistakes, and to continually challenge yourself to evolve into a better, more authentic version of who you are. As you build this relationship with yourself, you begin to see that solitude is not something to be feared. Rather, it is a gift, a chance to reconnect with your inner world, to rediscover your passions, and to cultivate a sense of peace that remains constant regardless of the chaos outside. In those quiet moments when you are alone, you can let go of the pressures to conform, to meet external expectations, and to constantly seek validation from others. Instead, you can immerse yourself in the present, savoring every detail of your own experience, and allowing that inner joy to guide you through even the most challenging times. This is not to say that social interactions are unimportant. Genuine, meaningful relationships can bring immeasurable joy, provide support during difficult times, and enrich your life in ways that solitude alone cannot. However, the key is balance. When you learn to nurture the connection with your inner self, you no longer rely solely on others to define your happiness. You become resilient, self-assured, and capable of engaging deeply with those around you, without losing sight of your own worth. Think of your life as a grand tapestry, with each day a vibrant thread contributing to the whole. What kind of picture do you want to create? Do you envision a masterpiece woven from moments of passion, growth, and authenticity? Or do you fear a tapestry faded by regret, dominated by the shadows of missed opportunities and unfulfilled dreams? The truth is, every decision you make, every habit you form, and every action you take today shapes the legacy you will leave behind. Ask yourself, when you look back on your life, do you want to see a series of vibrant, transformative moments that built a legacy of strength and purpose? Or will you regret the days wasted on trivial distractions, the opportunities missed because of fear, and the time lost to unexamined routine? The answers to these questions lie in the choices you make right now. You have the power to reclaim your time, to invest in your growth, and to build a future that reflects the true essence of who you are. Now let me share a powerful insight. True growth is not an accidental occurrence. It is a deliberate act of courage. It requires you to confront your fears, to challenge the habits that have held you back, and to step boldly into the unknown. Every moment of discomfort is a stepping stone toward a richer, more fulfilling life. Do not let the illusion of endless time lull you into complacency. Instead, let the awareness of life's fleeting nature ignite a fire within you, a relentless drive to seize every opportunity, and to live each day with unwavering purpose. Embrace the possibility that each day is a gift, an opportunity
To learn something new, to deepen your understanding of the world, and to push the boundaries of what you believe is possible. Whether it's picking up a new hobby, engaging in meaningful conversations, or simply taking time to reflect on your life's journey, every step you take towards self-improvement is a victory, a testament to your resilience and your commitment to living fully. Moreover, as you progress through life, you'll come to understand that your value is not defined by the external markers of success that society so often glorifies. It is not about the accolades you receive, the material possessions you accumulate, or the number of social connections you maintain. True worth is found in your character, in your willingness to embrace life's challenges, and in your ability to remain true to your deepest values even in the face of adversity. This is the essence of living with integrity, taking responsibility for your own happiness, acknowledging that you have the power to shape your destiny, and refusing to let the passage of time steal away the potential for greatness within you. Every decision, every habit, and every interaction is a chance to affirm your commitment to growth, to celebrate your achievements, and to learn from your failures. It is this mindset, the determination to continuously evolve, that will define the legacy you leave behind. I encourage you to be bold in your pursuit of a meaningful life. Do not be afraid to step outside your comfort zone, to challenge the status quo, or to pursue dreams that seem daunting. Remember, the only thing worse than failing is never trying at all. Each day is an opportunity to rewrite your story, to transform your challenges into triumphs, and to create a life that is as rich and dynamic as you are. Let the awareness that your time is finite drive you to live with urgency and passion. Do not waste a single moment on things that do not serve your highest purpose. Instead, invest in your own growth, cultivate deep and meaningful relationships, and make choices that reflect the true essence of who you are. In doing so, you not only honor yourself, but you also leave behind a legacy of courage, resilience, and unwavering joy. In closing, I urge you to embrace the journey of life with open arms. Cherish the gift of solitude as a time for reflection, creativity, and self-discovery. Welcome change with an open mind and a brave heart, knowing that each new experience is an opportunity for growth. Prioritize your inner world and let that inner light guide you through every challenge and triumph. Your life is a masterpiece in progress, a tapestry of moments that, when woven together with intention, creates a legacy that is uniquely yours. Do not let the slow erosion of time, discipline, or personal growth rob you of the vibrant, dynamic life you deserve. Instead, seize each day with determination, cultivate your inner strength, and build a future that reflects your deepest values and aspirations. Thank you for listening, and may you always live with the courage, wisdom, and passion that comes from truly embracing every precious moment.